Sheffield back at the Motorpoint Arena. Jason Hewitt and Big Tim Spencer ready to welcome the Braehead Clan. That meant Chris Frank, Lee Esders and former head coach Ryan Finnerty back in Sheffield. Braehead went down by the odd goal to Belfast the night before. The winner coming with just 6 seconds remaining from Higgins. Sheffield went down 7-3 in Nottingham. A big night for both teams, an important game in a league action. It was Braehead though that got off to the start. Arson shoots and scores. Did he get a deflection from Baldwin or was he just unsighting Frank Doyle? Well, 1-0 Braehead, whichever way it was. Nice assist and a good pass from McGrain and Moon. They both picked up the assists and it was 1-0. Sheffield were struggling in the first period. They couldn't put a pass together. It was just scruffy and horrible. As long as Sheffield could get into the locker room, 1 down at the end of the first period. Well, that's what we hoped until this happened. With just 2 minutes remaining in the first session, the mix-up in the Steelers D, a ricochet of various skates and sticks, and there was Shane Lust to tap home from close range, 2-0 to the Braehead Clan on the 18-minute mark, with Goldie and Champagne picking up assists. It was vital for the Sheffield Steelers. They were next on the scoreboard. Cometh the moment, cometh the man. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't one of his finest, but was it such an important goal from Jeff Legui. 6:34 into the second period, Legui assisted Phillips and Gagliardi. The Sheffield Steelers were back in it. From close range, Jeff Legui shoots and scores. You'll see it again. Jonathan Phillips gets a touch, and there was Jeff Legui. Sheffield had all the momentum at this stage. The shifts before the goal and the shifts following the goal, Sheffield were looking for an equaliser. Then a break. How unlucky is that for Frank Doyle? Made the save, the puck falls behind him. The Steelers complained it was a high stick. Referee Ashton said it wasn't. He says the stick didn't touch the puck and it just fell into the net. Can we see anything on the replay? Hard to tell. Jonathan Phillips was absolutely livid. The referee was having none of it. The Braehead Clan fans were happy. Shane Lust then gets his second. McGrain picks up another assist, and at 31-29, it's 3-1 Braehead. But Sheffield needed a big turning point, needed some momentum, and Drew Fatter was outstanding all night, and it was Fatter that would lay the inch-perfect pass to Robert Dowd. Look at the relief as Dowd shoots and scores. He knows he hasn't been filling the net, and look at the relief there. He gets his second in league play, and Robert Dowd makes it 3-2 off that inch-perfect pass from Drew Fatter. Lovely finish from Robert Dowd. The Steelers again back in it. They weren't playing great, but they were showing character and desire, and it was 3-2. It was going to get better as well. The period's coming to an end. The final minute has just been announced as the Sheffield Steelers cross the blue line. A touch out in front, and there was Dustin Coe. Excellent work from Gertson and Dowd. Coe got that final touch as he drove the net. He beat Jones from close range, and the Steelers had tied it at 3-3. Watch again as Gertson heads up play. Stick on the ice from Dustin Coe. He gets that final touch, and the Steelers and the fans at last had something to applaud. It's back, tied at 3. Nathan Moon off for tripping. Steelers on the power play. They were so many over the weekend. Could they get that power play goal? Mayer, we all wanted him to shoot then. He knew better than us though. He held on to it and he turned to his forehand. He shoots, he scores, and the Steelers led for the first time. 45-22, Grant Thatcher and Gagliardi picked up the assist. Everybody was going to shoot then on the backhand, but no, he knew best. And he turns on a sixpence there. Fires it past Jones. The Steelers led with less than 15 minutes to go. The Braehead Clan were to tie it. 5 minutes later, and it was new signing, the former NHL guy, Ray Messias. From close range, he shoots, scores. The game is tied at 4-4. No further goals in regulation either, as we see this one again. Look at that, bounces off the stick, off the post. Nothing bouncing right for Frank Doyle or the Sheffield Steelers right now. No further goals in regulation or overtime. We go into a shootout. Jeff Legui. He told us later he was going top shelf, but the ice was terrible. Just in front of Jones, he misses. Down at the other end, McGrain pulls a nice move, shoots, scores. The Braehead Clan led 1-0. Robert Dowd, huge, very important, he scores. It was bobbling on Dowdy though, and he shoots wide. That meant if Ash Goldie could beat Frank Doyle, the 2 points would go the way of the Braehead Clan, and he did. He beat Frank Doyle from close range. Watch it again from behind on the super slow-mo bang. They win the shootout 2-0. They win the game 5-4. They take 2 points. The Steelers take 1 point. A disappointing night then in Sheffield. Head coach Doug Christiansen, though, found some positives.
Thought we showed a lot of character to come back after 2 goals down in the first period. Obviously to get the lead early in the third. You know, all the momentum, the fans are behind us, the players had a lot of jump. They tied the game up. You know, once you get to a penalty shootout, it's a coin flip. But in a tough weekend, tonight there were some positives. We saw some of our players play their best hockey tonight, and that's something that we need. You look at Robert Dowd tonight, he was outstanding. And you know what? This hockey club needs that. You know, maybe he needed a spark. And for us, we're going to rely on other players playing more minutes with the injuries that we've had. And other players are going to have to step up. But tonight, you know, obviously Robert Dowd was great.
Yeah. No Langley, no Lacroix. It kind of showed a little bit as well, didn't it? Some of the creativity.
Well, you know, those are 2 guys that we rely on. You know, Lacroix is leading the league in goals. Chad Langlays is a guy that we were looking for on the power play. But you can't make excuses. You just have to find different ways of scoring, whether that's crashing the net or, equally important, playing better team defense and limiting team scoring chances. And for us, we need to take a hard look at our team, and we'll reevaluate come next weekend. Every single guy on our team right now has to address the fact that defensively we as a unit can improve. And if we do that, we've got a lot of positives to take forward from the way that the character is in the room, the way they came back tonight. But no question, I'm as disappointed as anybody. I'm as frustrated as anybody. But the truth is, we have to move on, and we have to develop and improve as a hockey club.